also known as humanity. Our home is on a big ball of rock-encrusted dirt with a fiery molten center that is 3/4 covered with water, fresh and salt. We call this place the Earth. Our Earth orbits at the ridiculously fast speed of 67,000 miles an hour. It takes a year to go around the sun one time. We orbit a thing called the sun, which is basically a humongous ball of gas that's immensely hot. The sun, mind you, is burning in a vacuum. Now that's a serious contradiction, burning in a vacuum. The sun is pulling us along at a ridiculously breakneck speed of 504,000 miles per hour. That's 500,000 miles an hour the sun is pulling us through space. But we don't feel any of it thanks to gravity. Because if we didn't have gravity, we'd all have a lot of motion sickness. Just like the reality of our home here, the Earth, and our place in space and time, we, the human race, are full of contradictions. Now, everyone here in this room is a member of the human race. Then again, a couple of you look a little strange, like you could be visitors from some other planet or something. But nevertheless, human beings are resourceful. We have free will and so-called high intellect, which sets us apart from the other peoples of the earth. Our unique hands give us the ability to make tools and weapons. The weapons we use to defend ourselves and hunt for food, and the tools we use to make things that help enable us to provide food, clothing, and shelter for ourselves and others. We emerged from the earth, cave-dwelling hunters and gatherers, mastering fire, and putting to good use the reality of food. Now, we have evolved to the so-called modern men and women that I see before me here today. Our technological achievements alone in the last 100 years in the fields of science, medicine, and agriculture are mind-boggling. Just in the last 100 years. We've harnessed the power of electricity, and we went from communicating by way of telephone and telegraph to now we utilize communication via satellite and cell phone systems. We can no longer hop on a boat on a steam-powered ship. We get on jet airplanes, drive around in BMWs, Mercedes-Benzes, and we routinely take trips to outer space to visit our orbiting space station. Our medical achievements have eradicated deadly diseases that used to kill millions of people a year. For instance, measles, smallpox, and polio, to name a few. Our pharmaceuticals have prolonged life for untold millions more. We humans have the ability to imagine, build, and achieve a sort of mastery over the land, the air, and the sea. And we should all be proud and greatly inspired and encouraged for their potential success for our own personal hopes and dreams. If each and every one of us put our minds to it, there isn't anything that we can't accomplish. Save for one thing, and that's overcoming our greed. Greed, this powerful, often all-consuming aspect of mankind's nature, will lead us to our ultimate distinction and demise. Greed for money, land, power, and control over the humans, and natural resources, and it continues to fuel the fires for untold wars. Greed has been the cause of agonizing carnage, pillage, enslavement, and all types of horrific, inhuman treatment of man against man. Ceaselessly, throughout our history, there has never been a period of time, including today, that man, somewhere on this planet, has not been at war with other men. It's never happened. We don't have 1 year that men somewhere are not fighting each other. Greed has been defined as one of the 7 cardinal sins. Since medieval times, up until the 19th century, the 1900s, which was the dawn of the industrial age, greed was a bad thing. It wasn't a good thing to was shunned. But today, it's celebrated, and it's in vogue. People walk around blinging, which basically means they're flaunting their wealth. And the cry of the day is, I'm out to get mine. That's the order of the day. The apathy that this brings will kill us all. It's already taken us on a path of self-destruction by the overpollution and mindless consumption of our limited resources. We are literally killing ourselves by polluting the air and the waters and cutting down all of the trees. We poison our livestock and genetically alter our grains and fruits and vegetables, all driven by apathetic greed. The human race belongs to the species we call Homo sapiens. That means wise man, or knowing man in Latin. In closing, I say to you, a man who will destroy his own home when he has no other to go to is not a man at all. As you work hard to achieve your life's goals, please do not succumb to the treachery of greed. Instead, let us all strive to bring about a global effort to be the humane race that hopefully we're destined